Hey guys, just want to talk a little bit about CC.2 on IXL. That's one that you guys have had some trouble on. Let's look at this, guys. This table right here is just a way of telling us the chances of things happening. So the chance that the first thing happens is 0.2, and 0.2 equals 20%. Remember, if I have a 0.2 and I need to turn that into a percent, I move it over twice, it becomes 20%. So that's 20%. Looks like the chance of the second thing happening is also 0.2 or 20%. So there's a 20% chance of that happening and a 20% chance of that happening. There's a 40% chance of the third thing happening, whatever this thing is. You can think of any four things you want here: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's talk about a basketball player shooting free throws. This is 20%, by the way. Notice those equal 100% if you add them all up, because that's all the possible things that can happen in this. Let's say this is not outcome and probability, just because that's hard to grasp. Let's call it Steph Curry shooting free throws. So there's only four things I can think of that could happen. You could think of, in reality, yeah, he could not get to finish the shots because the building collapses, but we don't really think about that. We think of what legitimately could happen here. He could make both shots. That'd be good. He could miss both shots. He could make the first and miss the second, or he could miss the first and make the second. Let's link these up to this table now. So outcome 1, we're going to say that's him making both free throws. So this guy. And then outcome 2 is him missing both free throws. And then outcome 3 is him making first and missing second. So making the first free throw and missing the second free throw. And then the fourth outcome is missing the first and making the second. So any four of these things can happen. And what these probabilities are telling us is the chance of each one of them happening. So the chance that he makes both is 20%, because 0.2 equals 20%, because we move the decimal twice over. So 0.2, move it over twice, 20%. So 20% chance of him making both. Chance of him missing both is also 20%. The chance of him making the first and missing the second is 40%. Chance of him missing the first and making the second is also 20%. These are not real-world probabilities. I would say the most likely thing for him to happen would be to make both, because he's a good free throw shooter. But anyway, let's call it this for now. And then what they're asking us here, so now we got this table lined up a little bit better, but in the original problem they're asking us, or they're telling us that let A be the event, the outcome is greater than or equal to 4. In our example, in our Steph Curry example, they're asking us when, or what's the chance, hold on one second, what's the chance, got to get better with printing on these, chance that this happens. Because they're asking for the outcome greater than or equal to 4. So we only want to know about the ones that are greater than or equal to 4. So 1 isn't, 2 isn't, and 3 isn't. 4 is greater than or equal to 4 because it's equal to 4. That's the only possibility for this question. So when they ask us this question, let A be the amount greater than or equal to 4, and what's the probability of A? That's a way of saying probability of A. It looks like it's just 0.2. because it's this right here. Let's go to example now. Let's look at this one. It's the same exact problem. Now they're saying let A be the event that the outcome is divisible by 9. So we want to find all the numbers that are divisible by 9 here. Is 1 divisible by 9? Does 9 go into 1? No way, Jose. So that's out. 2, does 9 go into 2? No way. 9 does not go into 3. 9 does not go into 4. 9 does not go into 5. 9 does not go into 6. 9 does not go into 7. 9 does not go into 8. Whoa, hey. 9 goes into 9, right? So they're asking, in this question, they're asking us, what's the chance of a number divisible by 9 coming up? Since there's only one possibility, it's the number 9, and the probability of that is 0.05. And the answer to the problem is 0.05 or 0.05. Same thing. See if you could do some of these on your own, guys. I think you'd be surprised once you get rolling with it. You could do pretty well. And remember, you got to get 100 on this, so feel free to work together, but you got to get it done.